Spence, step your game up. Oh man, he stepped his game up versus Chris Van Heeren. Was it Heerden? Man, he did a great job, man. He was like just beating that dude down, man. You know what's kind of weird, man? A lot of these guys, they don't even have like good training and stuff like that. So I mean, that amateur pedigree really comes in handy because it was another fight, Adonis Stufman Stevenson versus Karpinski, and Karpinski trains with his brothers. You know, that's his sparring partner, his brothers. If I'm not mistaken, that was the same thing when these commentators said about like Chris Van Heeren. You know, let me check this dude's name. I want to see what Van Heerden. Yeah, Van Heerden. You know, Chris Van Heerden. But yeah, I don't even think he's well decorated, man. But it doesn't matter. He was good enough to get the IBO belt. I'm not even sure they even sanctioned this fight because I checked on the website. I didn't see Errol Spence's face anywhere and stuff like that. But you know what's weird, man? These sanctioning bodies, their websites don't update all that quick. It takes them like a whole nother 2 weeks or something like that, or a whole month to update. You know, all these fights that happen. You know what I'm saying? They talk about like the only fights I've seen is a Chris Warren fight and a few other fights, but that was like a whole 45 days ago. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, geez Louise, won't you do a better job of like updating your darn websites and stuff like that? You get the sanctioning fees. What y'all doing with the monies that you getting from the sanctioning fees and stuff like that for sanctioning these fights and stuff like that? Jeez Louise, get like 3%. You know, you can spend like a couple $1,000, to have your stuff updated, instantly and stuff like that. I hope it doesn't cost that much, but they got the money. Well, I think if one championship fight just on sanction fees, should be able to keep the website updated consistently and stuff like that, man. We in the modern day, man. They gotta keep the stuff updated, man. Errol Spence should be up on there, and I only say that because Errol Spence had mentioned, this is a good win. I got some kind of like international belt. I wasn't even. I don't think he was even sure what kind of belt he had, but I don't even think they showed it. But it doesn't matter, man. He really doesn't need that belt. What he needed was this win, and it was a oppressive win versus Chris Van Heerden. I'm thinking they saying the location it was in Ontario, in Canada. Yeah, they were in Canada because it was on Adonis Superman Stevenson's card and stuff like that. But yeah, man, somebody had made a comment. I forgot the dude's name. He made a comment saying Sammy Vasquez, Vasquez would be a good fight. Let me see Sammy's record. I think he's ranked. Man, I don't see him on BoxRec, but I've seen him fight many a times. Damn, what is dude? Damn, man, I ain't even in the same weight class. Oh man, somebody's sending me off, man. He's probably a 140 fighter or something like that. But anyway, that would be a good fight. Sammy Vasquez. But man, I could have sworn he was ranked at 147. But it don't matter, man. That's a whole slew of 147 fighters Errol Spence can fight. Now, should he fight Keith Thurman? I don't know. I don't think Keith Thurman's too game for that fight. Right now, for some reason, I don't blame him because he's ranked number 3. Errol Spence is ranked number 12, and Thurman does have a belt. I'm pretty sure he's going to be elevated to, the Super WBA champion. I'm pretty sure he's going to be elevated to the Super WBA champion. Floyd Mayweather, he's retired. I mean, they don't even have him listed on BoxRec anymore. But yeah, I would like to see Keith Thurman fight Errol Spence one day. Uh, who should Errol Spence? He's probably Jesse Vargas, Devlin Alexander, Bam Bam Rios, even though he's fighting somebody else. Danny Garcia, Amir Khan. But Amir Khan, he wants to fight Ruslan Provodnikov. Bundu. How about Leonard Bundu or Saddam Ali? Saddam Ali, or he can bang over Robert Guerrero. These are some names he can put up under his belt within a year. I think within a year, if he beats like two, I wanted one more name. I did a video earlier, last month. I said Earl Spence. This Chris Van Heerden guy was a good step up, and that he fights one more dude, then I think him and Keith Thurman should get it on. And I think one more dude should be a guy at least in the top 10 if these guys are willing to fight him. He seems to be avoided a lot. I think that's why he's ranked so high on BoxRec. Because, Floyd Mayweather and a lot of other guys say he's the truth. And that's his nickname, the truth. So we'll see, man. We'll see. Like money talks, man. Money talks. Mayweather's supposed to be his promoter or whatnot. Hopefully beefing him up. Hopefully he can put some real money behind Errol Spence instead of just talking about him fighting other guys. He need to put some money on the table and get Errol Spence some of these premier names and stuff like that, and just go ahead and put him in line to get one of these belts. I don't care who he fights. I think I think he's still a little bit green, but I think he's ready, man. I don't see anybody at 147 who's not vulnerable. Every guy has shown a little bit of vulnerability, and what's weird, man? I'm looking at this dude, looking at this, and it seems like this guy's from Limpopo, South Africa. It must be like South Africa. Yeah, Limpopo or Limpopo, South Africa. He's 10-7. I guess he had to learn on the job because he suffered a lot of losses, man. He suffered a lot of losses. So I guess he got like the Orlando Salido background. He's fighting like at 15, learning his trade. But he has like a series of wins against a bunch of guys in South Africa. And now he's like highly ranked. He's like ranked behind Errol Spence. Maybe Errol Spence can fight this dude and like beat him up or something like that. Maybe he can fight this dude. I think this dude, I don't even think they showed him his age, man. But he just beat Alan Faneca for the International Boxing Organization World Welterweight title. That's what, oh man. So Chris Van Heerden, he must have had it for a bit. And, the IBO seems to be like, South African fighters seem to be fighting for that belt a lot. A lot of some Europeans. Gennady Golovkin has an IBO strap. But yeah, man, Alan Faneca, I guess they were fighting for that vacant belt. I guess so. Let me see, Alan Faneca had that one. Yeah, so Chris Van Heerden didn't have that belt for a while. I wonder when the hell he have it, man. When did Chris Van Heerden have that belt, man? Because Earl thought he won something. Yeah, he thought he won some kind of something. Because he had mentioned it in a post-fight interview. And that he thought he had some kind of trinket or whatnot. Yeah. So this dude had the belt a while ago. Yeah, he's the former IBO welterweight champ. Then he fought for the IBF international welterweight title, And yeah, man. Yeah, Earl didn't win nothing. He thought he did. I could have sworn it came out of his mouth, man. He thought he won something. But that's all right, man. He just won the fight, and like I said, man, that's all you got to do is just just keep on winning. And this was a great win for him. Um, Wish him the best, man. The sky's the limit, man. It's an open division, 147, man. I can't wait for them. I hope they have some kind of tournament on PBC, man. Some kind of tournament. If they could set up some kind of tournament or something like that. And I think that's what's coming up next, man. I think they setting up some kind of tournament. I hope so. And then next year you're gonna see Floyd Mayweather going for that 50-0. Around was it Mexican Independence weekend last weekend was? This past weekend? Yeah. But let me know what y'all think, man. I'll catch y'all later. Bye.